today we're at Play the Clay at Forest Park, and we have Art Carrington, Springfield native, famous, second ever African-American black tennis player ever to play in the U.S. Open. Dr. Hula Hoop himself, Orlando Worthy, and of course, nobody's got a better MC voice or radio voice than Andrew Kay. And these two guys do a great job teaching our young people and even older people tennis at Blunt Park Courts, which we just redid. And obviously, we're working hard to redo the courts, clay courts here. We have Tim Mayotte here, another beloved Springfield native. From these courts, he's helping us raise money. He went on to become a semifinalist in Wimbledon, and those were the heydays. Jimmy Connor, Bjorn Borg, Eli Nastase, you could go on and on and on. And Tim beat some of those guys. Tim won a number of tournaments and then went on to the Olympics to get a medal in the Olympics, and he's never forgotten his roots. Lived right across the street, Maplewood Terrace over there in Greenleaf Street. He's here today. He's teaching the kids. He's going to do an exhibition match right now. But enough of me, because I need a tennis ball that big if I was going to hit that ball there. So I'm going to turn it over first to Andrew Kay to set the stage for Orlando, and then Art Carrington about what this means to the Springfield community. And Mr. Carrington can wax very historic on tennis on and off the courts, too. We can't tell some of the other stories we're on, but on tennis, definitely. Put your hands together for Andrew Kay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. We would like to thank the community, tennis community, for coming out on this very, very nice fall day. And we're here with a number of tennis players and former players and players that we will see in the future. But before we move on, but we would just like to take this opportunity to thank Mayor Sarno for making a priority in this city recreation and health and wellness with the new course at Blunt Park. We thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Greenleaf is getting ready to come on the line as well for the new pickleballs. The new, brand new Plum Field at Duggan, just phenomenal, and we really appreciate all the work that you do. All right, thank you very much to all of Pat Sullivan previously, and to also Tom Ash. We would like to just thank the gentlemen that are here next to me right now, the famous Orlando Worthy, and of course the legend Art Carrington. So I'll move over and let them give their remarks.
I'm just glad to be here, and this is a great opportunity to showcase all the tennis history here in the city of Springfield. So I'm just delighted to be here and be among these legends and our giant of a mayor who has given a lot of attention to something that's very important to us, and that's our health, and we're doing it through tennis.
Thank you, Orlando. I'd like to say that the city of Springfield has a long history of being an activist community and supporters of African American events, in that I have a photograph from 1925 where Black Tennis Group was playing tennis in Forest Park. So we have a long history of tennis and African Americans in Forest Park, and so I'm really happy to be here and share this day and hope that we can grow tennis in the future here again.
Mr. Carrington's very modest. He was one hell of a tennis player. You know, broke barriers for many other African American and black tennis players. Why don't you tell us one of the great matches that you played?
Well, I was fortunate to be American Tennis Association champion in 1973, and I was a finalist in 1972. And at that point, it was one of the longest matches, played. So, I guess that would be my top moment. And graduating from Hampton University would be my other. All right.
All right. Andrew, you want to close it out here or what? Andrew's pretty good at this stuff,
No, again, we would just like to thank Focus Springfield. And Steve, you've been a great part of this community, so we really appreciate all the work that you've done for this city. As we depart here today, this is one of the best days for our tennis community. And we are going to continue to enjoy this lovely day. But again, we would like to thank our mayor of this city, SOS, Saving Our Springfield Mayor. Thank you very much. And to the legend, Art Carrington and Orlando Worthy, we'll see you later. Take care, everybody.